Hello, hi, my name is Ezra Salas. I'm the campus president for Heald College in Modesto. I'm also an EMBA student at CSU Stanislaus State, cohort number 8. The thing that really interested me about the program at Stanislaus was the flexibility of a hybrid, a little bit of online and on ground. For me personally, the online component, attending a school that's fully online, isn't where I best excel as a student. I really wanted to be on ground, similar to where I got my undergrad. It was a hybrid like this program, and I needed to be in the classroom, and Saturdays were perfect for me because, as I mentioned, I'm working a full-time job, father, raising 2 children, of course a husband, and the only time really was Saturdays that I was willing to give up, so it worked out very well for me. Courses are great. Courses are great, as well as a lot of the instructors. I really appreciate how the instructors of the EMBA program are not only professional instructors, but they're also professionals in the field in which they teach. So if we're dealing with an instructor that is teaching us marketing, for example, they're also working in that field or have a lot of experience working in the marketing field as well. And so I was really looking for a program where they didn't just give me what the book says and you know, kind of the things you would learn necessarily from a regular teacher, but also somebody that you would learn from a teacher who's actually experienced it and apply those in the real world. Being in the classroom setting, for me, the schedule of Saturdays I really enjoy as well. I wouldn't be able to get out of my current position or leave work at 5 o'clock during the week to be somewhere by 6 o'clock. That just wasn't going to happen for me, so Saturdays works out. Don't really necessarily enjoy getting up so early on Saturdays, but definitely being in the classroom, definitely the ability to be in the classroom on Saturdays and really interacting with the rest of the students. Everybody is really bringing a different dynamic where we're not all from the same industry, we don't all have the same career paths, and when you get a bunch of people like that together with a good instructor facilitating those conversations, you'll really get a good classroom experience, and you'll really learn from each other as well as the instructors. The instructors, I would say, is the #1 resource. All the instructors are very good at getting back to you. Anytime there's a challenge or a question, or when I was lost or really not too sure about the assignment, they responded back to me right away. That was something that you don't always get. The instructors are also a great resource because they understand you're meeting once a week, we're working professionals, and they will respond back to you, if not the same day or within the next couple hours, definitely by the next day, simply by putting EMBA cohort number 8 in the subject matter. I think that kind of identified that, okay, this is somebody I have to get back to right away, because a lot of instructors asked us to do that. I do also know there's resources at Stanislaus State. They've told us those resources, especially when we're working on your senior project or the grad project. Plenty of resources, but again, I didn't necessarily have to tap into so many of those, but the first and foremost is definitely those instructors, as well as your classmates, The director of the program, Dr. Randall Harris, he's been a good network for me. I communicate with him, and we have good conversations, and he's always looking for feedback from us, very open and honest. But really, the network is within your class at this point. I haven't had a chance to meet with alumni, and unfortunately, I haven't been involved as some of the networking events that they've had at Stanislaus State, as some of the other students have been. But I can't tell you the network of just my class alone. I think we have about 22 students, give or take, which isn't very many students at all. But at the same time, it's a lot of good people to network, especially when they're coming from different industries.